As soon as I'm about to spin out, another officer's like, yeah, come over here. Let me see your ID one more time. Matter of fact, yo, what's the vibe, YouTube family? It's your boy Fame back with another one. Happy New Year's 2025. We here. Time to turn up. Keep going. Go for your goals and your dreams. We're gonna do a little story time on this joint. Do me a favor. If you ever been knocked, came home and got knocked the same day, smash that like button. You heard? Smash that sub button. You heard? Let's get into the story time. You never win. All right. So this story starts with so I got knocked one time, bro. I don't know what it was, cause when I was younger, I got knocked for multiple things. Oof, multiple occasions. It was at one point I was like 16 and I got knocked. And my mom was like, "Yo, you done got knocked up more than me. And I'm a grown ass woman." Anyway, shit, you heard? Anyway, so I got locked up one day, right? When I go in front of the judge, like I said, I don't remember what it was, but when I go in front of the judge said I have 4 warrants out for my arrest. So I'm like, damn, 4 warrants is a lot. So we in there, doing what I gotta do. I think I was in there for like 3 days before I actually see the judge. So I go to see the judge, 4 warrants. Supposedly they clear the warrants, right? It's a short story too, by the way. It's a good one, but a short one. So I'm in there doing what I gotta do. See the judge. They hit me with I think it was a R, some shit like that. I don't even remember, to be completely honest. Like, but I know that they vacated the warrants. Everything was cool, clean, calm, and collective. So I'm walking out the joint, super happy, super ecstatic. You feel me? Like, yeah, nigga then came out. So what I do, I get to the block. Cause like I said, I was knocked for like 3 days. So if y'all know about the BX booking bullpen therapy, yeah, you don't want to be there. I don't choose that on my worst enemy, right? That's a big fact. So long story short, to make it even shorter, um, I get to the block. I'm like 2 blocks away from my original block. Bumping into one of my boys. He knew I was knocked too, so he like, yo, what happened? Was good. So I'm like, yo, long story short, I don't even want to speak about it right now. Let's go get some bud, and then you know what I'm saying, we'll talk about it while we smoking and shit. So I cop a demo, he cop a demo. Y'all don't know what a demo is. That's a dime, $10 bag. You're that piff, some fire ass piff. So he cop one, I cop one. We'll get the rollie. We hit the block up. Once we get to the block, the super from my building is telling me that the police is looking for me. So I'm like, the police looking for me, my nigga. Like, what you talking about, gang? He like, yeah, the niggas is looking for you, bro. I said, gang, I just came out of jail, bro. Like, what you mean, bro? Like, I mean, not jail, but I just came out of booking. Like, what the fuck is they looking for me? He like, yo, bro, they asked for you by your, and then he didn't say my first name. He said like my middle name. So I'm like, I mean, he said my first name. So a lot of people don't know me by my first name. Let's talk about that. So I'm like, oh yeah, when he said that, I knew the shit was up. So I'm like, yo, they told you what they was looking for. He like, nah, they just had like a paper in their hand with your picture on it. I'm like, my picture, my nigga, like, how serious could it be? Like, I just came out of central bookings. I have 4 warrants, which got cleared, and they let me go. So my man like, yo, let's go smoke, let's go smoke. So I'm like, nah, bro, I'd rather go see what the hell they talking about. You understand what I'm saying? Because nigga, I just came out. I'm not trying to have niggas run down on me and I'm chilling in the crib smoking. I mean, like, nah, so let's take a walk. So he like, take a walk where? I'm like, let's go to the precinct. So we gonna see what the fuck is going on. He like, yo, you sure? I'm like, yeah. So I get a nigga the bag of bud just in case anything happened. Did I give him the weed? I'm thinking if I gave him the bud or not. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. As a matter of fact, I didn't give him the bud. I told him to hold the Dutch. So he like, yo, let's just smoke. Let's just smoke. I'm like, nah, bro, let's keep it moving, bro. You can stay right here. I'm gonna keep it moving. I'll holler at you later type shit. So I get to the precinct. Once I get to the precinct, the 4-4 precinct, I'm standing there. My boy's with me. And I'm like, yo, so yeah, I heard somebody looking for me. So he like, what you mean? What's your name? Let me get your ID. The nigga go upstairs with the ID. Now it's guys in the back in the cells and the pens. And I'm like, damn, because I was just in there 3 days ago. Let's talk about it. So I know how them niggas is feeling. It's a beautiful hot summer day too. Whew, everybody outside drinking, smoking, straight West Coasting. Nah, but G shit. So um I'm telling my man, I'm like, y'all know them niggas is sick back there. Like, that's my word. So he says something, I forgot the effect, but it was some funny shit. So I started laughing. And I'm like, yeah, my nigga, glad that's not me, my nigga. That was me a few days ago. I'm glad I'm on the other side of that shit. So the officer comes downstairs with my ID. He like, yeah, now you good. Ain't nobody looking for you. I'm like, I bet. So I grab my ID. As soon as I'm about to spin out, another officer's like, yeah, come over here. Let me see your ID one more time. Matter of fact, what's your name again? So when I gave him the ID, he was like, oh yeah, we all looking for you. Now these niggas is looking for me. When the officer just took my ID, went upstairs, ran my name through the system, clearly ain't nothing happening. So I'm like, all right, like, what you mean? So like, what's going on? So he said, oh, I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. Put your hands behind your back. I'm like, put my hands behind my back for what? He like, yeah, you got a warrant out for your arrest. I said, yo, my man, let me tell you something. I just came out of the out of central bookings. I got the paperwork in my pocket. He like, oh yeah, that don't even matter. Like, we still gotta take you in. I'm like, fam, warrant? I have 4 warrants that just cleared out. Like, what warrant are you talking about? He like, yeah, well, you still got one. I don't know what's gonna happen, but matter of fact, let me make a phone call. I'm like, who you gonna call? Oh, we gonna call the courts up on 161st. I'm like, the courts for what, bro? This the paperwork is right here. He ain't even give a fuck about the paperwork. So long story short, supposedly they spoke to somebody over there, and I had to go back through the system because I had that other warrant. So what happened was that the judge, I had 4 warrants. The nigga only vacated 3, let me walk out with 1. And as I was leaving, they were looking for me. As I was in bookings, the police was looking for me on my block. That's how the super was like, yo, they came through looking for me. So that means they must have came through on some 5, 6 in the morning, fake kick door. And nigga, I'm already inside the system, about to get up out of there. Yeah, so I went in front of the judge, who wasn't even the same judge. Yo, he ain't even look at me. The nigga just crumbled the paper up like, yo, didn't you just come here for like 4 warrants? It wasn't the same judge, but I guess he must have seen it like on the paperwork. I'm like, bro, I was just here. Like, I just left earlier today. Like, and he's like, oh, I don't know what happened. And he apologized, but he kept it mad. So he's like, yo, I'm sorry. Like, you know what I'm saying? I thought they clear whatever. That shit was so long ago. Like, I could barely remember exactly what he said. But long story short, I got up out of there, you were? That's a fact. And that joint was crazy. No cap. Niggas hit me with the FBI, open up! Cause if you see these dogs in your front yard, just know upstairs. I'm going hard. Yo, happy new year. 2025. Turn up. Like, comment, subscribe, keep watching. You know the vibe with your boy Fame. We off this.